I'm a trans woman. I'm also Muslim. Alhamdulillah.
What?
What the he versus she, her explosion style? What the
We're back with more Andres Belton, a hilarious based Latino that conservatives will love.
Saying things like violence isn't the answer is a white supremacist talking point.
You're telling me my immigrant Latina mother's a white supremacist? Damn. I guess she is always saying things like supreme above all and it has to be passed down from your family. But she's talking about her frijoles. And I agree. So for anything, we're bean supremacists. Frijoles power.
This mofo tried to eat a banana in the car. Come here. Come here. We all know that wasn't his first time. Okay, back to the video. Oh!
That went a bit too smooth. If you ask me. I think the universe is trying to tell you something, pal.
Why is my family complaining? Because I served myself a piece of cake.
She got a good quarter of that cake.
They literally got a piece of cake that's big enough to feed 400 people, and they're mad at me because I grabbed this much.
I'm sorry, did they forget that your fat ass eats enough for 401 people? I'm so tired of this mentality of like, well, I like it, so I'm gonna take half. You know who also had that mentality? Genghis Khan!
You wanna dance?
No.
Really? Baby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she understand that you just asked her to marry you? It's like you just asked her to go to McDonald's.
Yeah, this could have just been an email. Guys, what are we doing here?
Lady Gaga honors the trans community in her Grammys acceptance speech.
Trans people are not invisible.
Yeah, no shit. We all know how non-invisible they are. I
Yep.
can spot one from a mile away. Oh, but they just want to be a part of society. In fact, they did a study on this, the NIH. They found the most common disorder amongst people who transition is, wait for it, at 60% narcissism. And who loves narcissists the most? Other narcissists, celebrities, because it's cheap social points. You don't have to put any money for any foundation or anything. You just have to go up there and be like, they exist.
We like trans people, and I want to keep all my money, because I already donated $2 million to Black Lives Matter, and I don't know where the that money went.
Haven't you thought that maybe, just maybe, they'd be able to live normal lives, or at least that 30% would be able to live normal lives, if y'all would just shut up about it?
So I do have some transgender subscribers. I liken it to depression, anxiety, PTSD. They're going through it, man.
Gay man, biologically female, but we're trans men and we're gay. We like guys.
Do you have gender dysphoria?
Yes, heavily.
Yes, heavily, and we're proud of it.
But you're still femme presenting?
Guys.
Oh, me? I'm just a mask-presenting trans lesbian. But you still look like a dude. Exactly. But if you're trans, that means you have gender dysphoria. And if you have gender dysphoria, that means you feel uncomfortable with being masculine. Even though you still prefer to present masculine? Yeah. Okay, but what about being lesbian? I mean, you used to date girls, and now you're just basically doing the exact same thing. How does that make you gay? I mean, do you like guys? Ew, dudes? Get that straight shit out of there, alright? I'm gay. I like girls. This whole thing...
I identify as a woman who's transitioning into a man that's a lesbian that likes girls.
As a non-binary person, this is what I ask for when I get a haircut.
I think we know where you need the haircut.
My principal says that we're not normal. That me and my friends are human beings.
Somebody needs to find this principal and give him a huge raise. Because I'm tired of this new generation of pussies.
Okay, let's just pause that right there.
Really putting a new meaning on Pride and Prejudice, aren't we?
My boyfriend loves 3 things.
You're not one of them.
Football, fried chicken, and
Cock.
The Young Scholars of America. Is this at a football game?
Quick question. Who let Dora la Explorer into your little 2.0 GPA club? I just assume that your guys' objective is to strike fear into old white ladies across the nation. But your boy's height is literally measured in Legos. Okay? If he came up to me to like try to steal my car, I would assume that he's coming up to me to see if I could go find his mom. And in that case, I would just tell him to go find a map.
Could I get a ride home or something?
And maybe Boots can help him.
Liking Andres so far, I have his social media linked in the description down below the video. Clear path.
So much. I feel so safe right now.
Sweep the room.
Exactly how it should be. You bet your ass if I'm gonna have daughters, they're gonna grow up to be SEAL Team 6 and not Whore Team 699 on OnlyFans.
Amen.
The Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Oh, I think she should keep it a secret. I need bleach. I need bleach for my eyeballs.
They celebrate Halloween? Why? You guys are in costume all year long anyways. We get 1 day. We get 1 day to play pretend. And they couldn't even let us have that.
He was upset because of her costume. How dare you? I can identify as a woman, but you cannot identify as Native American. Those are my people. Woo!
Are you trans? Is that a costume or is that how you are?
So in case you don't understand what's going on here, you have this tampon of a man who's pretending to be a woman, is confronting a woman and telling her that it's not okay to pretend to be something that you're not because it's disrespectful.
Welcome to 2025.
Bro, y'all keep telling me that I can survive without eating for a couple days. I'm not even that big. Like,
I was with you till you turned sideways, sweetheart. Oh!
Hot roast.
That ain't Harley Quinn. That's hardly thin. Batman's not even looking for her. The only crime she ever committed was dining and dashing.
If he was looking for her, he'd find her right away.
Or I guess in her case, it'd be dining and slowly walking out of the restaurant. God.
Republicans in the House are obsessed with where their new trans member will use the bathroom.
Just calling me an extremist and being a
Biological women, and it's highlighted.
feminist.
Okay, so tell me how you enforce it.
Ooh, I know a foolproof way of knowing. Just ask every person to make a machine gun sound.
okay, if you came home and found me in your bed, what would you do?
All right, back it up. Back it up more. No, just go straight to the bed. Yeah, no, bring all the straps and all the men you got.
We're gonna need another truck. If college is so great, show me a 22-year-old college graduate with this.
I'm 23 years old. This car costs more than both those cars combined, and I graduated college.
So I'm 22 years old and this car costs twice as much as all 3 of those cars combined. Now, I dropped out of high school.
I'm 21 and this car costs more than all 10 of those cars combined. Now, I dropped out of kindergarten.
I'm 5 years old and I dropped out of my mom's uterus. And I have a 2005 Honda Civic with 230,000 miles on it, 1 windshield wiper, and a driver's side lock that doesn't work, so I have to go in through the passenger side. I'd say that's way more impressive.
And 0 debt. That's a smart man right there.
Have you guys seen these No Kings protests? Yeah, I was confused at first too. I thought it was just a bunch of old people waiting in line for bingo.
It is almost exclusively all old white people.
They're emptying the nursing homes.
So these old geezers are hitting the streets trying to relive a time when they didn't have dentures and didn't need a doctor to stick a finger up their ass once a year to make sure they're healthy. Back in a time when they fought the power. Except for now, they don't even know the power that they're fighting.
What's the main reason you're out here protesting President Trump?
I agree with a lot of the decisions that are being made.
Is there any decision in particular you disagree with?
How dare you ask me to be specific?
So I would start with, I don't even think it's appropriate for me to have this interview.
The irony of it all is that they're doing the very thing no king would ever allow. Seriously, in all of history, there's never been an authoritative king that allows the people to protest the government.
And they're doing it right outside the White House. I mean, they are blatant with it.
Somebody told me that black people can't be racist. Don't you ever let somebody tell you what you can or can't do. If that is your dream, you go out and you take it.
This is the kind of motivation that we needed today, Andres.
Because that is what life is all about. Proving those who doubt us wrong.
Yeah.
And there will be no shortage of people who are praying for your downfall, who will say that you are incapable of achieving your goals.
Preach, brother.
But I am here to say that they don't know you. They don't know how hard you're willing to work. So the next time a white liberal walks up to you and says that racism is all for them, you remind them that not only are you capable of it, but you are it. And you will strive to be better at it. Because you know deep down that you are more than just what people see on the outside. That you are more than what people judge you the first time that they meet you. That you are better.
Have you ever had a cis person ask you what your pronouns are and you're like, I'd rather you just called me a slur instead of asking me what my pronouns are right now?
Deal.
There's
What the f*** do you want then? Huh? What do you want? Do you want me to respect your pronouns or hate crime? Which one?
Just 3 boys in the men's bathroom. 3? I see 1.
With that, Adam's apple, you better be talking about yourself, homie.
The point will go to twig number 1 for the correct answer of 3 men. We will also be awarding 1 point each for being in the correct bathroom. Moving on to the next question. If you play sports, what division should you join if you have dick and balls? This question is really easy, but everyone seems to get it wrong. Let's see what they answer.
What's the most Jewish sound?
Ching. Eating a cracker?
Nah, I got a better one.
Yeah, Andres, we're speaking the same language.
Guys, I got myself in a situation I didn't think I'd ever would right now. This is Latrodectus mactans, and you probably didn't even need me to say that. You already knew what this was. This is the Black Widow, or more specifically the Southern Black Widow. One of the most venomous spiders.
They got Black Steve Irwin now. Hell yeah.
We're here for it.
This is how you know we made it. This is exactly what MLK was fighting for. I'm sure in his dream, it was just a brother out in the wilderness, just playing with nature's most dangerous creations, being like, well, this is a lactodamus impertimus, and this is actually very venomous. This is great. I love seeing a black guy in a white-dominated field. I'm sure somewhere out there's a white guy drinking Hennessy, rapping about his time on the streets. And if there isn't, then Drewski's making a skit about it right now. But this is the only place where this can happen.
So MAGA doesn't believe in climate change, but they think Democrats are magically controlling the weather. Got it.
Who the f*** eats a burger like that? It looks like it's literally hurting you, bro. Just put it down. You don't have to prove to us that you eat meat. We all know you're 100% soy.
Oh, he eats meat, Andres.
You're giving off Alien's first day as a human vibe. Aw, the liberals are getting fired. All just because you made a public post with your psycho opinion celebrating a family getting torn apart, a man losing his life, which would have been acceptable for the last 8 years. But now, things have changed. And now your psycho opinion has exposed you for the horrible person that you are. Does that tone remind you of anything? It should, because that's exactly how all of these people talked to any person that lost their job or that was canceled for the bare minimum of bullshit, not them celebrating the end of a life. And you guys want us to all of a sudden be like, all right, maybe we should hold back and not fire as many people. Bro, they are going down like flies. You know why? Because they're used to talking like this. They're used to saying these things in front of their bosses, in front of their coworkers. You can say the most heinous things as long as it's against somebody that's on the right. But now, things have changed. So I guess you better go look up a job at your nearest Starbucks, buddy. Believe me, you'll be good at it.
Hi, quick question. Where is everyone finding liberal men?
Grinder.
You tried a gay bar? If you are at all confused how a 22-year-old can be indoctrinated and manipulated to the point where his actions against Charlie Kirk seems justifiable, then watch this video.
I think conservative ideology after this can never be a thing anymore. It just doesn't work in terms of progressing as a society. Like, it's disgusting. It's evil. These are evil people. They're evil. They just are. It's textbook evil. And I don't think it should be allowed to be around anymore. And I don't think that's an insane take to have, actually. We just stamp out everything they stand for. Everything they stand for. Like, it should be so easy to look at these people the second they start spewing any of this shit, to look at these people in society and go, hey, stone them.
Oh, he wants to stone us. How nice.
Something to that effect. Like, do something to these people.
I'm going to read off some quotes from this video, and keep in mind, this would be stuff he would hear all the time, not only from the people he follows, but also his friends. I think that conservative ideology can never be a thing. Notice how there's no nuance to any of these. It's disgusting. It's evil. These are evil people. They just are. They just are indicates that there's nothing you can do about it. This is just who they are at their core. I don't think it should be allowed anymore. It kind of sounds like what the Yahtzees did when they got into power.
Thanks, YouTube. We have to say the Yahtzees.
They banned all other political parties. Why don't we just stamp out everything that they stand for? It should be easy to look at these people and say stone them or something to that effect. Do something to these people.
And you're all mystified when someone actually does do something violent? I didn't see that one coming. We're the party of peace.
They're trying to ban transgender people from bearing arms. Did you hear me? They're trying to take away our constitutional right.
What? Can you repeat that one for me? Your constitutional right to do what? I never thought in my life I would ever see liberals defending the Second Amendment. All we had to do was switch it around on them. We could say trans people can't fight crime, and within the day, there'll be a bunch of trans Batmans on the streets of Gotham being like, justice for my pronouns.
Justice for my pronouns.
What do you expect? Civil wars are supposed to be bloody. Civil war? You can't even win the war against your own brain. What are you supposed to do when you run out of antidepressants? Delete yourself? Cool, tell the enemy that. I'm sure they would love that plan. You guys can't even figure out your own gender. How are you supposed to figure out a plan of attack? You spend weeks talking about each other's pronouns, just for it to be superseded by the nearest black lady you turn into a leader.
You shut down the government for 41 days for absolutely no reason.
Because that worked out so well last time, just for her to change it last minute because her horoscope told her to. There will never be a civil war. You know why? Because tanks don't run on feelings. And there's not enough soy in the entire world to fuel all the twinks and soy boys you'll have at the front lines. Because we all know that gender equality will be right out the door the second shit gets bad. I give it 2 days because that's how long it takes for a chick to figure out where she wants to eat. I want to be very clear. If you are justifying, mocking, or celebrating, like this comedian that I used to like because a man, a husband, a father lost his life in front of his 2 young daughters and wife just because you disagree with what he said, you are a horrible, sick person. You are a crazy sociopath that has brain rotted your way into having zero empathy.
Amen.
Be abundantly clear, I need him to die expeditiously. I need him to expire in the most painful way possible.
So I did a video yesterday calling out these kinds of psychos and how they're supposedly on the side of love and empathy. And I actually lost a bunch of followers, all for saying that it was disgusting that a father was offed in front of his 2 young daughters and wife just for saying words, all for saying that we should fight violence with love and not more violence.
There were a handful of creators who denounced the political violence after Charlie Kirk's assassination. A handful. And the ones that did are the ones that you should still be following.
They're gonna steal it.
Alexa, pause. What? Alexa, pause.
You're gonna get it stolen.
Bro, are you gay as Are you gay as fuck?
Whew, looks like the new generation's gonna be okay.
The world is healing.
Gen Z went so full retard that the new gen is rebelling. And it's beautiful. It almost makes a tear come to my eye.
Your girlfriend's trans, so that makes you gay. Okay, but that...
Yep.
First impressions can be deceiving, but I'm not creating an impression. I'm creating art. Art that looks you straight in the eyes.
We all know he did that on purpose. We all know.
Sorry. I
was rejected by 8 art schools. Uh-oh.
Well, maybe it's time to try politics. I don't know, I'm just saying you seem like a natural. Also, I feel like you'd look good in a mustache. Hey, will somebody tell Poland their shit's about to get rocked again?
Day 61 of being a girl, and we are in fact 2 different people.
2 different people, but both undeniably dudes.
Some people on TikTok don't believe that we're not the same person. We're here to set the record straight. We're queer. What is it about us that people find so similar?
The cocks. I got a few more if you got the time.
My name's Cooper, and I'm a boy. I'm a boy, and my name's Cooper. I'm Cooper, and I'm a straight white boy.
Cooper, my boy, I just know you're going to be a total badass when you grow up, just like your father. So one day when you're president, just know I was the first one to vote for you. I can't wait to see how many lip tarts this kid pisses off when he grows up. Where did you get your BBL? Chernobyl? Is that...
Why are y'all voting for Kamala Harris?
I don't want to lose my rights. Like, I'm a trans man and I'm gay and I have been pregnant and I've had an abortion before and I don't want to lose that.
Lady, I'm pretty damn sure you've already lost it. Okay, at this point you might as well factory reset, clean slate, because you got too many issues.
Say the weird thing.
Randomly catch myself fantasizing about what an entire roller coaster full of deaf people would sound like.
Say.
What video made you laugh? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conservative Vibes. I'm CV, and I'll see you in the next video.